Welcome back to another segment of the DLA in the News. Welcome back to another segment of the DLA in the News. Small businesses are heartbeat of U.S. economy, says DoD leader. May 11, 2023. Article written by Nancy Binecki. DLA Public Affairs. Richmond, Virginia. Recent data about small businesses in the defense industrial base shows loss. The Defense Logistics Agency lost about 22%, or roughly 3,000 vendors, between 2016 and 2022, according to agency information. Small businesses made up 2,300 of those losses. The Defense Department also reports a 40% loss of its small businesses over the last decade, according to a DLA study.
Student clients, welcome back to another reaction brought to you today by the DLA Guru. In today's reaction, we're going to be talking a little bit about small businesses are the heartbeat of U.S. economy, says DoD leader. So for those of you who may have participated with the DLA's industry conference last week, it was held on May 4th in Richmond, Virginia. And for those of you that may not have had an opportunity to make it out to that particular convention, this is an article that highlights some of the high points of what took place at the convention. I like this article, and it really excites me because it talks a lot about small businesses. And in the opening paragraph, it states that the Defense Logistics Agency lost about 22%, or roughly 3,000 vendors between 2016 and 2022. And with that loss, about 2,300 of those vendors were small businesses. And the Department of Defense reported a 40% loss of its small businesses over the last decade, according to DLA. What this means is that the DLA and the Department of Defense, just the U.S. federal government in general, small businesses are the backbone of the United States economy. And small businesses are falling to the wayside. And so it's important for you to understand that if you are looking for a new opportunity to increase your business, and you're looking for, if you're looking for new opportunities to change the trajectory of your business, government contracting and working with the DLA is going to be a great avenue for you starting this year and beyond. I say this because over the last 2 years, 10.5 million Americans have applied to start small businesses and have created 3.5 million jobs. So there is a gold rush going on right now. And for those small businesses that have the knowledge and they have the support, that is with consulting services and things of that nature, they will be more well versed to compete for small business opportunities with the DLA. The article then goes on to talk about how the Office of Small Business Programs, and I really like this paragraph in particular, is working with small businesses to make it easier for them to work with the DoD and comply with regulations. So what they're basically stating is the DLA's Office of Small Business Programs, which I highly recommend you guys take a look at. And I'll show you, and I'll put this in the description below. I'll put the link to this website in the description below. But the DLA has a website that's dedicated to the Office of Small Business Programs. This particular site is great to bookmark because in the event that you're looking to bid on a contract in DIBS that is earmarked for DLA Aviation, for example, or DLA Land and Maritime, or DLA Troop Support, DLA Energy, this will be a great site to go to where you can reach out to the dedicated Office of Small Business Programs and a dedicated point of contact there that you can reach out and ask questions regarding the solicitation or anything that's upcoming, forecasting, or if there are even DLA solicitations that are on the no bid list that is that no vendors have bid on those particular items, that you can take a look at those national stock numbers. In the event that you guys are looking to connect with manufacturers and or increase your manufacturing base, you're going to need to get JCP certified. And I have a masterclass that I've launched that will assist you with getting JCP certified within 4 steps. It's a very quick way of getting certified. And what is JCP certification? I'll put the link to a video that I talk about JCP certification in the description below. But what you're going to need to be JCP certified in order to have access to technical drawings, technical documents that you'll need to use to work with your manufacturing base to make those products that may fall on the DLA's no bid list. I also offer our flagship masterclass, 8 steps to successful federal supply contract bid submissions to the DLA, that I highly recommend you take a look at if you're new to the DLA or you're new to DoD contracting in general. It's a great comprehensive program that I'll talk a little bit more about at the end of this particular video that will give you a fast track to getting positioned as a small business and or medium sized business to do business with the Defense Logistics Agency. Okay, so back to the article. As I was also perusing the article, I got really excited about how the OSBP is also assisting small businesses with the APEX Accelerator Program. All right, this is a program that was launched or revamped, I should say, back in January of this year, and they have replaced the DLA's procurement technical assistance programs. And there is a great website, and again, I'll put the link in the description below for the APEX Accelerator Program, but this is their website. So when you go to their site, you're able to go down, and if you're looking in your area of a site that's near you, there's a great map here that you can zoom in on, and you'll see that they have offices scattered about here. But if we zoom in on the United States, and what I'll do here, just for the sake of example, since I am in Dallas, we'll go ahead and click on the Dallas office, and they provide you with an address and a phone number of the dedicated APEX Accelerator that's in my backyard. And as you can see on this particular map, there's a bunch of APEX Accelerator offices scattered throughout the United States. I think it's very important that you guys get involved and at least reach out to your local APEX Accelerator office, let them know who you are, provide them with your capability statement, and let them know what you're interested in doing as it relates to DLA contracting or contracting with the Department of Defense. It's a great contact to have in your hip pocket, because as a small business, there's a lot of programs that are out there that the Department of Defense and the DLA, they are funding in order to provide us free services in order to help our small businesses be successful in supporting the world's largest customer, the Defense Logistics Agency. All right, so let me go ahead and go back to the article, and I'm gonna go ahead and let this close out. Let's see, as I scroll down here, there was they talked a little bit about the small businesses project spectrum. Also, our company at this time is not privy to this type of information as far as cybersecurity, because we're not an IT company. But if you're a small business and you're in the IT industry and you know a little bit about, I guess, the cybersecurity regulations that you must adhere to do business with the Department of Defense, or with, if there's Pentagon related contracts that you're going after or things of that nature, there's a great website that's also, I'll provide the link in the description below, that talks about the project spectrum. And here, don't know a lot about it, but I thought it was kind of a cool website, because you can scroll down here, you can take some type of readiness check. You can register for a pilot program that they may have. It's just a great website for you guys to peruse in the event that you are involved in IT in any kind of way, or cybersecurity in any type of way. So, and from my understanding, reading the article, it looks like they are providing some free services as it relates, or low-cost services that will empower your company to be successful in doing business with the Department of Defense. Are wondering why I am wearing this brace. It's actually a posture corrector, and I spend a lot of time behind my computer on the keyboard going after government contracts and working with vendors and working with student clients. And so I spent about probably 10 to 11 hours a day at a computer. And I found as I've gotten older, I've had some issues with my posture. I mean, I have a really expensive chair that I sit in here, and I do a lot of ergonomic things. I have a sit-stand desk and things of that nature. But my God, this particular posture corrector, this back, I call it a back brace, but it's actually a posture corrector. And this item was gifted to me, and I actually use it daily, and it has changed my life ergonomically. At the end of a long work day, I no longer have a sore back the way I used to have. It literally helps me to stay upright as I'm working. And if you're interested in something, a tool of this nature, if you're like me and you spend a lot of time behind a computer and you always got back problems, you're going to the chiropractor. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just kind of suggesting and recommending this. I have a link in the description below for this particular product. It can be found on Amazon. It's an Amazon affiliate link. So feel free to click on that link if you think you might like the product. Go ahead and buy it. Believe you me, it's endorsed by yours truly, the DLA Guru. That will now conclude my reaction to today's audio narration. Hopefully you enjoyed the content, and if you did, by all means, give me a like. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. We're trying to achieve 1,000 subscribers by the end of next month in order to catapult us into being monetized. With monetization, that's even more, that would provide more fuel for more content and more things that I plan to deliver with the channel. But I need to have an audience in order to deliver all these nuggets and goodness that will empower all of the small businesses and student clients alike to be successful with the Defense Logistics Agency. All right, without any further ado, I'll switch the article back over to let it finish out, and I'll see you guys at the top.
While those figures may be concerning, there is positive news about the nation's small businesses. Over the last 2 years, 10.5 million Americans applied to start small businesses, and created 3.5 million jobs, which are record highs, said Farouk Mitar, Director of the Defense Department's Office of Small Business Programs. In our local communities, we're really the heartbeat of the American economy, Mitar said on May 4th at the Defense Logistics Agency, Supply Chain Alliance Conference and Exhibition in Richmond, Virginia. The OSBP is working with small businesses to make it easier for them to work with DoD and comply with its regulations, he said. DLA and the military services helped shape the office's new small business strategy, released in January. It promotes a strong small business industrial base by focusing on reducing barriers to entry, increasing set-aside competitions, and leveraging programs to grow the industrial base. The OSBP also created the Small Business Integration Program, so companies can share best practices and communicate with each other, as well as a website to serve as a single source for forecasting information, resources, and other data, Mitar said. Additionally, his office's Mentor Protégé program brings in large companies to provide business development assistance to small companies and teach them how to work with DoD. The program is successful, Mitar said, with former protégés contributing $3 billion to $5 billion of work to the federal government, including the DoD. At first, only mentor companies were reimbursed for providing developmental assistance through the program, he said. A pilot program now allows the OSBP to provide 25% reimbursement for certain areas of manufacturing and software development to protégé firms. I learned that small companies can mentor other small companies better than a large company can, so we've worked with Congress to lower the revenue threshold required for a mentor company, he said. The OSBP established a common credential at the Defense Acquisition University that provides training for the small business workforce. The office encourages contracting officers and program managers to take the courses, he added. The OSBP is also focusing on aligning national security priorities with small business activities and making sure disadvantaged small businesses have a better chance at being successful. We're spending a lot of money at the department on prototyping projects and building technologies, bringing in new veteran and non-traditional companies, he said. My hope, at the end of my time here, is all of these programs will be in a really great place, and they'll be there to really provide opportunities to all of you in a very consistent way, where you understand what these programs can help you with, how to participate, and really get a great sense of understanding of the fact that they are authorized and funded consistently. Another important part of aligning small business activities with national security priorities is rethinking supply chains, Mitar said. This is being done through a suite of market intelligence tools that pull data to look for new entrants, as well as companies that either haven't conducted business before with DoD, or haven't won a contract in several years, he said. His office oversees the APEX Accelerator Program, previously known as Procurement Technical Assistance Centers. There are 96 program offices across the country to help small companies earn contracts with the DoD. Bottom line is, there's a new leadership team, a brand new name, and a new mission. I'm really excited about the role that the APEX accelerators will play as our front door to industry for all small businesses. It will give us reach in local communities in a way that we've never had before, that we can leverage department-wide, Mitar said. The APEX accelerators are also helping companies with cybersecurity compliance. While networks must be protected, many small businesses consider the current cybersecurity requirements to be barriers, he said. We really wanted to make it easier for small companies to understand what the threats are, understand how to comply with regulations, and understand what resources are available to them, at our costs, Mitar said. Small businesses can access the Project Spectrum website for training on current cybersecurity standards and threats, cyber readiness checks, and track compliance with cybersecurity maturity model certification. Project Spectrum will eventually provide tools to help companies protect their networks for free or a low cost, he added. This now concludes another edition of the NMS e-learning systems, the DLA in the news. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell, so that you can always be abreast of new audio narration segment releases, brought to you by the DLA Guru. Thanks again for watching. I'm Parker Winslow, signing out.
Thanks for watching. Also, if you find my related content inspiring, please show your support by hitting the like, share, and subscribe button, along with the notification bell, so that you can be alerted when I drop new relevant content to empower you for success with the DLA. Also, by doing so, you'll help me reach a larger audience of people who may be also interested in learning more about government contracting and doing business specifically with the world's largest customer, the Defense Logistics Agency. Please don't forget to check out my flagship MasterClass, 8 Steps to Successful Federal Supply Contract Bid Submissions to the DLA. This MasterClass provides a balanced approach to virtual education and is designed for both beginners and seasoned companies alike, with proven techniques on the best way to position your organization to being successful with winning federal supply contracts with the DLA. The MasterClass contains 3.5 hours worth of content, along with proprietary and recommended software tools designed to empower you for success with the DLA. Check out the links provided in the description below to learn more today.